No, D, you cannot see my pubic hairs. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Wood. Good morning. I hope you're having a good one, and I'm glad you're on my wood. It's going to be a thriving, hardcore, big. Okay, enough dig jokes.
I'm trying to take a selfie here. What the fuck?
She's trying to take a fucking selfie, man.
So I can tweet this out.
She's tweeting it out, man. Anyways, as always, I'll start out with a few. Tomorrow on the show, we have Redhead Redemption. A lovely lady who used to do the pornography. And she's absolutely fucking stunning. She's a business lady now. She owns her own business. She does YouTube stuff. She's fucking awesome. She's funny, pretty. She's a lot like Kyrsh here. Beautiful, funny, intelligent. So she's going to be on tomorrow and have a lot of fun with that. And then Friday, we're doing the Fan Friday thing. This is Patreon Appreciation Week. So during the show, as I've been doing all week, I will shout out a few Patreons. And tomorrow we will be bringing on a bunch of Patreons, the lower tier Patreons and other pages, just bringing them all on tomorrow and having a lot of fun with it. The goal is for Patreon, of course, to get to that $1,000 a month mark. And once we do that, we're going to do the 24-hour show and have a lot of fun. I've already got tons of people agreed to come on the show. Billy, Ben, Poison the Well guys. I'm going to get some black guy, just some black guy. I'm just going to go on the street, grab an African-American dude and say, come on the fuck on. And Bunty King, bunch of people, I'm going to get them on. This girl right here, D's going to be naked having sex with a raccoon. And that's just all kinds of cool stuff. And yeah, so anyways, as always, at the end of the show, we take Q&A, tips, and Patreon. If you tip through the show, I will read your messages at the end of the show. So let's get on with it. Today, we're joined by the lovely, beautiful, the most requested guest for the show, Captn Kyrsh. How you doing?
Hi.
Kyrsh.
I'm finally not sick anymore. Woohoo.
No more AIDS.
It only took like 4 weeks.
I hear you, girl. Last couple times you've been on, I was like, yes, it.
It was ridiculous. It was really awful. I'm glad that's over.
Me too. Also, we're joined by my great friend who's filling in because Soda is a pussy and can't stand a fucking jiu-jitsu lesson. Last minute, I asked D, I was like, can you come on, fill in? Yeah, brother. So here he is, ad-friendly as fuck here on YouTube, and I always will call him D because he's D to me. Hey,
D, ad-friendly as fuck, resident raccoon fucker of the Morning Wood show, apparently. Yes. Yeah, that's me. I make ad-friendly content on the internet. It's ad-friendly as fuck. You can go find it on my channel.
And of course, we got that panty-thieving Australian, Red Eye.
Good evening.
Oh, hello.
All of a sudden, he's from fucking Transylvania over here. Yeah. I want to suck your blood, mate.
Crikey, mate! I want to suck your blood.
That would be a cool fuck, like a hybrid between Crocodile Dundee and a vampire.
Fuck.
That's not a steak. This is a steak.
That's exactly what I just thought too.
What about a dude that hunts fucking vampire crocodiles? That'd be a pretty wicked fucking
movie. That would be awesome. It's like Sharknado, another vampire crocodiles.
Why does a vampire have a goddamn steak?
That's
they would
true.
not want to be around the steak.
They use the steak to kill other vampires.
I was talking about steak.
Trump steaks, they're delicious.
Bloody steak. Just bloody steak.
Well, maybe he's in war. Now, see, I've seen many movies and shows where vampires use steaks on other vampires.
There you go.
That is actually a fair point. A vampire might want to kill, one of his friends.
Exactly. How the fuck did this conversation come up?
You started it.
I did.
It's your fault.
It did. But I think we should make the vampire crocodile movie. That would be good. It's like a Sharknado kind of thing.
Yeah.
Crocopire.
Crocopire.
But wait, are we gonna...
Paul Hogan.
Are we gonna The glittering vampires like Twilight or the
No, real vampires.
Sorry. Our movie will not have vampires that sparkle in a tree like a fucking faggot. Sorry.
Or would it be a vampadial?
But
It's either a crocopire or vampipile.
No, we don't have fag pies. We don't have fag pies in our fucking movie, all right?
Crocovamp is the best one.
Vampacroc. I like the Vampacroc.
Vampacroc. Crocopire. Yeah, Vampacroc is better. Yeah.
We are fucking
Wouldn't
retarded.
it be vampatile though? Because it's a crocodile. No, it's dial. Vampadial.
Vampadial. That's every time I hear dial, I think of soap.
No. Count Crocker fucking something. I don't know. Fuck.
Then we got the redneck version. Count Gator, like Count Dracula. We got some alligators.
If it's an Australian movie, it's going to have to be Count Crocker Cunt.
Count Crocker Cunt. Oh, there you go. I like that one. That sounds like a porn version of the movie that we are going to make.
Wow, chicka motherfucking wow wow.
I'd watch it.
What is the best porn movie? What do they call it when they make a porn movie based on a
Flashdance? Without a fucking doubt, Flashdance.
Mine would be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm gonna tell you, the 10-inch Mutant Ninja Turtles is the best fucking parody porn ever in the history of porns.
Are we talking like, Raphael, Donatello,
yes.
All of them? Are they like banging April? Like what's the deal?
Dude, they got big 10-inch green dicks. And it's fucking, I'll tell you what, it is hilarious. The movie is actually one of the jokes in the movie are written well. They're actually written well. And the actress she does pretty good. And it's actually of course it's a porn, so it's not really great acting, but it's actually very entertaining and the turtles look pretty decent. They're not like the ET porn. Oh,
I was gonna bring up the ET porn. Oh man. Dude. Oh man. If you don't know about the ET porn,
oh my god,
and you're of age, I guess, like go to Google Images and just put in ET porn.
Oh,
do yourself a horrible favor.
I swear it looks like a turd.
It does.
It looks like a human. It's like a big old turd.
It looks like that green kind of poo too, like where you ate some bad vegetables or something.
It's fucking horrible. I look at she's doing it right now. Look at her.
It's bad.
Oh my god!
It's fucking horrible, dude. It's a chick in the suit. It's a chick.
I don't know how anyone could get off to something like that.
I just want to ask a question at this point. Why do we invite really nice young looking ladies on that are really funny, and we tell them to do fucking really bad things? And it happens usually when Dee's on the fucking show. Yeah, I've noticed a pattern starting to emerge here.
I have no. I'm ad friendly, dude. I'm ad friendly.
I like how they cut out little holes for the nipples.
Yeah. It's fucking awesome, isn't it? I don't know, Red. Me and you. By the way, Red, me and you get pretty fucking raunchy on here, dude. Come on.
No.
What are they doing to that lady?
That's Dee's fault. This is all your fault, Dee.
It's bad, dude.
And I've got worse than that. I've got way worse than that. But you know what? I'm a moral person now. I'm choosing to have morals, and I don't
choose that. This is the wood. It's named after an erection. Go ahead.
All right. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna keep the mystery.
We were talking about this yesterday, though. Somebody told me the other day, why don't you do more serious stuff on the show? I said, the show's called The Morning Wood. It's named after a fucking erection. You really expect me to do serious fucking topics on this goddamn thing? It's named after a hard-on.
Dude, and I gotta tell you this, right? Not just like the name of your show or the show itself, but just Morning Wood itself as a natural occurrence in reality. Yes. That's the best wood.
Yeah.
Morning Wood is the best.
I don't know, dude, because it's a piss hard, and it fucking sucks when you have to pee, and the pee goes everywhere.
I don't know. I've heard the ladies.
Have you ever peed after? You ever had peed after in the morning after sex? That is the worst thing to do for a dude because it sprays like it's like a fucking fountain.
Dude,
that would explain why guys' bathrooms are so disgusting.
I pee before I go to sleep though, so I don't have this problem.
Yeah, but I always have because I have a bladder the size of a fucking penny, so I have to pee every like 5 minutes.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
that's
dude,
like me on my period. I have to pee all the time.
Why not bring up bloody pussies? Why not?
Look, Pimp's got a pecker the size of a fucking psychotic Tic Tac, and he's got a bladder the size of a fucking acorn. Just leave the guy alone. He can't help it.
Yeah.
He's also got 3 testicles.
I do. I do.
I like how that comes up every single show.
Every single show, every single time I'm on anywhere. It doesn't matter what podcast, whose podcast, the 3 testicles are brought up. And I expected. I made it public some years ago, and I expected. It's something unique about me.
It is.
Yeah.
That's right. And the third one's tidally locked, and it orbits the other 2.
I'm just surprised they don't mention my 30-inch penis. Why are you going on Vanguard on me, D?
I just decided that I'm suddenly emo. I went emo. This is my emo phase that I'm going through.
Homo, more like it.
Look, I even bumped up the contrast. I'm like so dark and all alone.
This is D fucking Wayne from 1955.
Now all you need is like a bottle of wine and a dude standing behind you playing the violin.
I've actually got like the most pretentious thing ever is an IPA.
I fucking love IPA, man.
No, that's it. We're doing a black and white stream, and it's going to be Fallout themed, and we're just going to pretend that we're living in a bunker, and we're going to go crazy on the stream.
We got to put some like old timey, staticky, like vinyl music on some like 1950 shit.
What's the best IPA you ever had? Mine is I'll tell mine first. I was in Tampa, Florida, at a goth bar, and I had a beer. I had a beer called the Devil's IPA. Best fucking beer I've ever had in my life.
Do you know the brewing company?
I don't.
Tampa has really, really good beer.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot. A lot of people say that too. But the Devil's IPA was it was awesome.
I didn't think I had that particular one, but there's a lot of local breweries in Tampa that you can just go to, hang out, play cornhole all day, and drink beer, get shit faced, and then
I got cornholed that night, and I didn't play cornhole, but I did get cornholed.
I'm sure you did.
No, dude, it was so weird. My big fucking country ass up in a goth bar, and it was weird, but it was actually fun because they like a lot of people. I draw attention because I'm a big old dude, and I look weird. I look like something like somebody that's either going to be a wrestler, a prisoner, or a fucking comedian.
But you look like you could belong in a goth bar because you wear black a lot.
You look like you've committed several felonies in your life.
Yeah, I have. I have. I just now got called for it.
Most people have actually.
But anyways, it was a cool bar. A lot of people were showing me attention. A lot of the little goth girls was running over to me, and I like that. But there were some weird fucking people in that place, man. I don't like that dancing they do. I don't like that dancing they do, man.
Nah.
Dude, I love
used to
goths.
go to goth bars a lot when I was younger.
Yeah, I went with a couple of people. One of the fans that met me on the show, Matthew Schroeder, and Liz Reptile. Red Eye's favorite person ever.
No comment.
No.
Oh, except for the following. Make sure you remind me to donate tomorrow, John.
Well, to answer your question about the fucking IPA shit.
Yes.
There is a substance known as space dust, and it is created by, I believe it's the Elysian Brewing Company out of Seattle, but it has like an 8.9% like alcohol content, and like the graphic on it is literally like this like thing like puking out the universe. Like there's like a star like puking out the universe. I think I gave you one of these.
Yeah, that's what I think I had one when I was in Seattle with you.
Like when you drink one of these, it's like a whole meal, right? But you know, you drink like 3 or 4 of these, and you're fucking gone, dude.
Let me tell y'all something about Seattle, though. Tell you what this son of a bitch right here did to me. This son of a bitch right here. I was hanging, me and D. I've been to Seattle like 3 or 4 times, but it wasn't the last time. It was the time before that. When we got there, we were hanging out, drinking beer, smoking dope, just having a good old time. And then D's like pulls out these pills, these capsules.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's like, Pimp, take some of these. What is it? It's just weed oil. Oh,
that's
really?
what it was.
Okay. I was going to take one. No. Take 2, Pimp. Okay, I'll take 2. Took 2.
You can handle it, man. You can handle it. You're all right.
A couple hours, nothing happened. Well, finally, we went to sleep. About an hour into my sleep, I woke up. And one of the craziest fucking nights of my life happened.
Fucking hilarious.
I was hallucinating. I was crazy. I ran outside at 3 a.m. in the morning in Seattle, midwinter, fucking raining. I was barefooted. No jacket on. I wanted my goddamn mom.
I walked out to like follow him out the door. I'm like, dude, what are you doing, man? Like, what's going on? And he's just like pacing in the cold. I'm like, man, it's fucking cold out here. He's like smoking a cigarette, like, man, I don't know what's going on right now.
It sounds awful.
You need to like relax, bro.
I told him I want my mama, and I said I can't breathe. I'm gonna go to hospital. You can't. I'm like, dude, talking.
I told him, like, yeah, I was like, dude, you're talking right now. You're breathing. You're fine. Like, you have to be able to breathe in order to speak. Like you've been talking to me for like 5 minutes right now. Like you're breathing, dude. Trust me.
I was tripping balls, and D said he was even tripping balls, but he was having to take care of me because I was really tripping balls. And then the next morning,
energy right there.
Yeah, the next morning I walked back downstairs, woke him up, and said, "If you ever do that to me again, motherfucker, I'm gonna stab you."
Well, I'll tell you what it was though, because it's very simple. It's a very simple thing that is so potent these days. It's just concentrated oil. That's all that was that you put in your body was concentrated oil from the plant matter itself. There was nothing extra in that pill. That was all you ingested. And maybe it was just like, for you to react that way, it was probably like a sativa strain. And it was just really concentrated because sativas are generally like uppers that kind of like trip you out. If it was like an indica, you would have probably just slept through the entire night like a sleepless or dreamless sleep.
That would have been all right. But what happened to me was not all right.
I just like how you say it was probably a sativa, but I'm not sure. I mean, I gave you the pill, but I don't know what it was.
I don't fucking know. I don't know what plant. I don't know what plants. I don't know what fucking plants they used to make this shit. I didn't inspect them like with a magnifying glass or anything.
But where did you get them?
Actually, my brother-in-law is he has a marijuana business in the state.
And he didn't tell you?
Yeah, well, he has a legit business, right? And so I got these pills from my sister because she just used some of the concentrate, put it into a pill. Here you go. And I had like these 2 huge bottles of this shit. And I was like, fuck it, dude. Like, I'm gonna give some of these to Pimp.
Yeah, I don't want to do it no more ever. I even got mad. Like, I remember sitting on the couch when we finally got me in the house, and a goddamn cat was tripping me out.
That cat's an asshole, honestly.
That cat was looking at me. I was like, tell that cat, leave me the fuck alone. It was trippy, man.
That cat just picks people to hate on. Seriously.
I hate cats anyway.
That's probably why it hated you. It felt that.
Yeah. Today is National Tooth Fairy Day.
Really?
Yeah. So everybody break a tooth.
No.
Yeah.
Tooth Fairy
Day. Such good care of my teeth. I've never had a cavity. I'm like,
But what a stupid day, though. National Tooth Fairy Day.
There's so many stupid days. I feel like there's at least 5 National Donut Days, at least 5 National Pancake Days a year.
Well, those days aren't stupid. Those are yummy days.
No, they're stupid because they have the advertisement everywhere and I can't eat it. I get so mad.
That's crazy. Yeah,
Pizza Snack
every single day is stupid, you guys. Every single day is stupid.
The emo is back.
Do you see the filter?
Why are you
Fucking
so
everything
sad?
sucks, all right? It's just every day is dumb. Even Veterans Day, you know, all you people that worship the troops like a bunch of fucking cult objects. Fuck you and your day. It's just as stupid as all of the rest, even Donut Day.
You really need to remove that Pikachu from your background if you want to be a sad boy, you know. 'cause that's too
You know what
cheery.
though? I don't know if you can't really see, but he's got a beer, a Rubik's Cube, and he has money. He has some cash. He's been hoarding it. That
So
guy.
he's addicted to gambling. He's a drinker.
But he's really smart.
And he's on his way to the strip club.
It's a sad day too. The actor Carl Stephenson, you know, the guy who played that famous character from the show Lazy Town. There's been millions of fucking memes made of him. You act like you don't know who he is.
I have no fucking idea who that is.
Well, let me show you his picture, and I bet you will remember seeing a meme with this guy in it. It's so many fucking memes of this character. He died. He's been suffering from cancer the last couple years. There we go.
I don't know that bitch.
Yeah, well, he passed away today. He played Robbie Rotten, the character Robbie Rotten. It's a kid's show, but yeah. Anyways, fuck y'all for not knowing who Robbie Rotten is.
Sorry.
Well, he's fucking dead. He's
Jeremy.
fucking dead. It doesn't matter. He's fucking dead.
It does matter.
It's all meaningless.
Wow,
You're
edgy.
crazy.
I'm so edgy. Here, I'm gonna come back to the light real quick.
Ruby Rose
I'm
is
so
Batwoman.
sorry, man, to hear that about the person I don't know.
Ruby Rose's
terrible.
Batwoman is set to make her debut in December. What do you think about that? The CW announced the dates of the upcoming crossover involving the Arrow, Flash, and Supergirl shows, which will introduce Ruby Rose as Batwoman.
Yes, I remember this. When this went down, a whole bunch of people started getting on social media having a go at her, saying, "You can't be Batwoman because Batwoman's a lesbian." And it's just like,
What?
dear people of the internet, fucking pay attention. She's been out since she was 12 years old, you fucking retarded fucking morons. Go fuck yourselves. And she shut down a bunch of her social media accounts because of it. So it's just like, you can't fucking win. You cater to these motherfuckers, and they still fucking start baying for fucking fun. It's like,
We should have never catered to anybody in the first place. 'cause
Even
all
if
of
she
those
wasn't,
requests are stupid.
even if this girl isn't a lesbian, does it matter if she plays a
No,
role?
of course it doesn't. But I'm trying to make a point that
I know.
When you get you cater you cater to the character by casting a person that has the same life experience as this fucking character, people still go, it's so and I'm not saying everyone did this. There's a very small fraction of people out there that did this. I'm not saying that everyone lost their shit. The vast majority of us went, great, she was pretty good in a couple of movies. I think she was in John Wick 2, wasn't she? She played the assassin that couldn't talk.
Yeah.
The bodyguard. And that played a really fucking good part. And I think she's going to make an excellent Batgirl myself.
Yeah.
She's very good actor, in my opinion. She might not win a fucking Academy Award just yet, but she might earn one eventually. But to lose your shit just because it's good fucking God. Can we find something else to be outraged about that actually matters? Just once?
It's the same shit where they bullied Scarlett Johansson out of that trans role. It's like, what the fuck is happening? Why?
They're looking to be pissed. That's what it is. They want to be angry. They want to be angry about something, so they're going to find something to be angry about. The Scarlett Johansson thing was the biggest goddamn joke ever. Here you're going to have an actress who is so famous as Scarlett Johansson. She's going to bring more people to the theater than some unknown trans actor is going to. So she's actually going to bring more people to the topic of transgenders than our real transgender would. So why would you be pissed about that?
Because they're fucking insane.
I'm really baffled by this because, like you're saying, it keeps fucking happening, right? Like these are whatever progressives, like crazy liberals, whatever you want to call them, constantly shooting themselves in the foot. Like they say they want one thing and they hurt their cause by being a bunch of unreasonable fucking lunatics. Dude, what? Like I just don't get it. I don't get it. How can you expect such a tiny fucking fraction? Like transgender people are a very extremely tiny fraction of the general population, right?
Well,
and if you're going to produce a whole bunch of fucking movies, it's just how can you expect it every time to be represented by only that small of a demographic?
And that's what acting is. It's acting. It's playing a role different than yourself. I mean, it's been done for years. Fucking Shakespeare plays. There was men playing women.
Exactly. There were no. Now, please correct me if I'm wrong, chat, if I fuck this up. But the way I understood it, there were no women in Shakespeare's fucking plays because they were all the people that were in his group of actors were all fucking men, and they had to portray both fucking sexes to do their shows.
It used to be illegal.
Yeah, well, there you go. Well, so that was no big deal back then, and I really just don't fucking get it. Now, there was a Bond girl, I remember one of the Bond girls, a very pretty Bond girl. Turns out that she was trans. And people kind of didn't really give a fuck. Like some people went, but it's social. We look back upon it now and it's like no big fucking deal. And it's not much different to all of this shit.
Yeah, I mean, why do we care? Like, on the other side, I've heard people bitching about the new Bond being the black guy. Who gives a fuck if he's a black guy? I don't care. That's a good actor, by the way. That what's his name, Ezra or something? It's a good fucking actor playing. To be honest with you, I'm not a Bond fan. This guy's caught my interest in watching a Bond movie because I like him as an actor. And this is actually one of the first times I'm interested in going and seeing a Bond film.
There you go.
So I don't give a fuck if he's played by an African American he's British, African British. I don't give a damn.
You know what I want? I want a movie about a dog where they get a cat and dress it up as a dog so people can be outraged about that.
They would be. Well, cats would be.
We could make that happen.
I kind of wonder though, what is the magnitude of this? Like if we're going to measure it like a fucking earthquake, how many people are really truly outraged about this, or are we just focusing on perhaps what would be a small fringe example?
Well, it was enough people to get Scarlett Johansson to back out of the fucking role in her situation.
And it was enough people harassing.
But how many people was that? Is my question.
Well, how many people does it take for you to shut down your social media account if you're a fucking Hollywood A-list actor? Because that's what happened to this young lady on this occasion with the Batman.
I get it, but if you are a big fucking pussy, you will do that the first time somebody ever says something you disagree with, and you won't go on Twitter. We can't judge it by when someone quits. I'm just curious. Like
I understand what you're saying,
demographics-wise.
I think here's the deal. When the media loves this shit, right? The media absolutely loves this SJW shit because it puts gas in the fire. So the actors and actresses are really afraid that the media is going to grab a hold of it and destroy them. I mean I think that's got a lot to do with it.
Well, it's like, is it the societal perspective or perception rather? Society thinks that the majority of people believe this, so the media can use it as a weapon.
It's not even about the majority. It's just about screaming loud enough to piss enough people off and enough people chiming in, or just having enough people talk about it and report about it. And maybe she's not even a pussy. Maybe she doesn't care enough about social media to stay on. Maybe it's more like a
Now,
Done
when
with
Scar-
this bullshit kind
now
of
with
thing, you know?
yeah, with Scarlett's situation, I think it also may have been because she was in Ghost in a Shell, where she got a lot of shit because she wasn't an Asian girl playing the character. So, and it was got all kinds of shit on that. And then this is happening. She might have just said, "Fuck it, I don't want to go through that again."
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I guess I sort of I phrased that pretty harshly, but yeah, you could quit and not be a pussy. You could just not give a fuck too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
my point is that we couldn't really gauge whether or not it was a lot of people in reality just because somebody canceled their account or whatever.
And honestly, in reality, I think all these outrages are very minor, and it's just a small group of people who just, for some reason, gain a lot of traction.
Yeah.
And
that's really all they need.
Yeah, go ahead,
I just want to address a comment in chat. Des said, Bond fans disturb me. Why is your hero a violent, womanizing psychopath? Well, not my hero. I didn't write the character. I like movies with explosions and cool gadgets and fucking more explosions and cool gadgets that when you point them at people and shoot them, then they explode. That's why I like Bond. It's not the womanizing and all of the shit. It's just like, that's just the whole... Bond gets at the end of every Bond movie, Bond ends up with a hot chick floating in the ocean or in a space station or somewhere, and the Army, Navy, or Air Force pop open a hatch and go, "Oh, sorry, Mr. Bond," and close the hatch and go, "James will need another 15 minutes. He's banging the hot chick again." That's just that's fucking
to add.
Well, I don't like murder.
As a child, I didn't even see it that way. I used to love Bond movies, and I saw it as a romantic thing. For me, it was always like, he ended up with the lady.
Yeah. It's a fucking story. I don't like murder, but my favorite show was Sons of Anarchy. It had a lot of murder on it. I mean, I don't support murder. I just like good stories. It's a fucking story.
Yeah, and I'm not having a crack at you, Des. I'm just pointing out we didn't write the story. That's all. Just wanted to make sure that make that clear. Just because we like watching a movie doesn't mean that we think Bond's awesome or anything like that. I just like story. It's like Officer Down, my favorite movie ever, but we don't think that cops are being resurrected. Yes, I did, D. You magnificent fucking bastard. Yes. Part 2 is coming, D. Part fucking 2. Yes.
Game of Thrones, so much death and torture. Still love the show.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Yeah, but the point is,
I want a prop version of that gun. I don't care how much money I have to fucking pay for it. I want that gun because it doesn't make sense in reality, but by God, it looks good.
But the point is, though, you can enjoy things and enjoy a good story,
exactly,
and not be. I mean, look, I've watched movies where the main character was the rapist in the movie. I don't support. Well, I do kind of support rape, but anyways,
I've got a good example. I love Pantera, the band Pantera. Yeah. Phil, the lead singer, has been caught on video saying some pretty racist shit. Yeah. Not a fan of Phil. Love Pantera and Dimebag and Vinnie Paul. May they both rest in peace. They are now in the afterlife, rocking the fuck out with Lemmy. So,
well, that's where you're separating the artist from their art. Yeah. You can say Bill Cosby, right? Bill Cosby did some shitty shit to women, but I can go back and still laugh at his jokes.
His early work is gonna.
Yeah, his early work was great. It was fucking.
Pantera was a little bit more difficult because they said some white power shit on stage, actually, but their music is still good.
Yeah, exactly. Their music is still good.
Yeah, compartmentalize that shit, people. Just fucking do it.
I mean, D likes to molest puppies. I still like some of his.
That is not true. I will allow many jokes, but God damn it, pimp, don't you ever suggest that I harm dogs because they are the superior race.
I thought he molests raccoons.
They are the coons, the raccoons. They are the ones that I sexually assault. But
I'm about to throw you under.
Great.
D. Wayne, I'm going to throw you under an 18-wheel Mack truck here, mate. D. Wayne used to have a tank. I used to call it
a Mack truck.
No. This actually happened, and there is video evidence of it out there because he fucking live streamed this shit.
There's no evidence. It's all gone. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I don't.
Internet never
Everything
forgets,
Red says now
motherfucker.
is wrong. It never happened.
No. Right. So what used to happen was D would go, "Hey, look, I have bought some fish," and I'd yell out to the fucking people, "Start the clock," and the fucking death clock would go tick, and start counting down, and one by one, we would see these fucking poor critters die.
Oh my god.
Just fucking die, week after week after week after month after month.
What
I'm
did
trying
you
to tell him.
do?
He killed everything that went into that tank. Every single fucking thing
How?
died. It died brutally, miserably, and fucking and live on the internet.
Was there
I
like
will-
no oxygen pump? What did you do? How?
You know what? I will
Genocide
tell
tank.
you this. I will tell you this. My only flaw and the only thing that I will ever admit on this issue is that I have a problem where I select aquatic life forms that have an incredibly weak constitution. They cannot even survive in water. Need I say more?
Oh, gee, Wayne, you
That's
just
their
like to
problem.
see things die.
I can't help but pick out the weakest fish, and they
You're
all
a fish
die.
killer.
No, they die. I did not
Pussy-ass fish, man.
Fish
kill.
killer.
I fed them. I changed their water. I talked to them. I did
Did
all
you,
these
like,
things.
Did you put like salt fish into fresh water or something?
No, he never put
I
any
took great
salt in
care
the
of them.
water. And I bet you he used to clean his aquarium sponge out underneath tap water.
No, dude.
You-
No,
you
I
didn't. You
I
did.
only use the finest quality water for my fish.
Yeah. And it came straight from your tap, and you didn't put any treatment in there, did
That
you?
is
Or salt.
untrue. That is untrue. I treated the water. I treated the water before I put it
Did you
in
ever
there.
put any salt in the water, D? Yes or no? And
No,
I already know the fucking
never
answer.
did.
Exactly. That's
I
why they
never did.
died, D. That's
I
why
put-
they all died.
You know the shit that you buy at the fucking pet store? That's what I used. That's what I
Here's a trick, D. All
If you want to
all
blame
water-
anybody in this equation, you blame the poor advice from the people at PetSmart and Petco and all the other bullshit places out there. No
Did you
one
have
told
a
you.
pump?
I told you more than fucking 100 times. You need to add salt to that fucking water, and everything will stop dying. And you just went,
No, I did. I
like
obeyed
the
your
death.
obeyed your advice. I think this was a long time ago. You can't expect me to remember these
You
things.
didn't. I do, because I watched them all die, and I cried for every single animal and critter that died in that tank. Poor things. You murdering
Still better
bastard.
than my ex-boyfriend. He had, I think it was mice or some kind of rodent, and this was before I knew him.
no.
But apparently, he like flushed some down the toilet. Some he threw out his skylight. He just threw them out.
Damn.
And, like did all kinds
God
of shit to those poor
damn.
things.
I
You know
did
what,
that.
you just-
Go ahead.
You just
That's the
reminded
kind of men I date.
you just reminded me. Just like my fish, I also had a very bad experience with mice. So
Oh.
when I was a
He
wee
put
little
one in a
one-
rubber and stuck it up his ass.
No, this is real bad, dude. This is real
Let me
fucking
wave.
bad. Epic proportions, apocalypse fucking bad, right? Especially when you're a little kid. So I got these mice. I had like
They
5
had
of them.
babies and they ate themselves.
Very close. Very close to the truth. So I got these fucking mice, I got them all set up in a cage, and I'm really excited because I'm a little kid and I got these fucking mice. And I make sure they have all the food, all the shit, once again, that you can buy at PetSmart and Petco and all these fucking places. They tell you what to feed these goddamn things. Put all that shit in there, and overnight they ate each other, dude. They fucking cannibalized each other until there was one motherfucker left. And he
Yeah,
was all fucked
alpha
up
mouse.
too. when it was
Alpha
done.
mouse.
I was like,
yeah, they will
"What
do
is
that.
this?"
Mice will definitely do that.
Yeah,
I think gerbils will do that too.
probably.
Yeah. I tell you, the cruelest thing I've ever done was as a kid. I was a dumb kid. But me and a bunch of kids, we took some frogs and put strings on their legs and did the tornado in the air and flung them against trees.
Did you ever do the ball pump thing with the frogs?
What do you mean?
I personally never done it, but you take a ball pump and you stick it in their mouth and you pump the frog up and then you like go and they go like.
I've never
Oh,
done that.
That is so fucking sad, bro.
I want to see it
That's
happen
so
though. It's kind of
fucking
cool.
sad.
Or where you put salt
Fuck.
on a little is it a slug or a snail? I can never tell.
Yeah,
Either one,
snap,
either
yeah.
one, it works.
Slug
And
or
baking,
snail,
or
yeah.
baking soda, you sprinkle
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
That's
Or
that's chemical
ants.
warfare against snails.
we
Uncool.
If you're trying to grow strawberries, you need that shit.
I almost killed a cat in a dryer one time too.
No, I have had to deliver the cat corpse from a dryer before.
Well, this one didn't die.
That sucks.
Bro. This one didn't. I fucked that cat up though, but it was an accident. I shut the door and I went in to wash the dishes and I heard blah.
Oh, I think you told that story before.
Yeah, I did. I told, and
You're so fucking
I
lucky you got it in time.
I thought it was shoes, and so I just kept washing the dishes, and then I heard
Dishes in the dryer, the clothes you mean.
Yeah, but so I ran in there, opened the door. And
This would not be funny if it was a dog. I would be so mad if
Yeah,
it was a dog.
I
but
know,
because
right?
It's a cat. I'm laughing.
It's not funny. It's a cat.
When I opened the door,
It's not funny.
But when I opened the door, the scent of cat shit hit me. Oh my god! But I got the cat out, and I was worried because it's my wife's cat. And she knew I didn't like the cat anyway, so I was afraid she was gonna blame me.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be like, Mac, I didn't do it on purpose. But however, you know how cats are. The great thing about it though is how cats are graceful. I fucked this cat up. It was no longer graceful. It could be standing on the windowsill and just fall over. I swear it was. I gave this cat brain issues, dude.
Dude, that's so fucked up, bro.
It'd be walking across the floor and just
up.
it'd be walking across the floor and just all of a sudden go it just fucked up, dude.
Wait, did you do long-term damage to this cat?
Yeah, oh yeah, this cat had PTSD for sure, man.
Poor
This cat
baby.
I shouldn't be laughing. That's so terrible.
This cat was fucked. I mean, it just looked crazy. It looked at you go.
Oh fuck, dude, that's not cool.
Yeah, but then I would because the cat was named Boo. It was a solid black cat. But then after a while, you know, I have to start making jokes about it, and I started calling it Downy. Because for two reasons: Downy detergent and stuff, but also Down syndrome. Because I think I gave the motherfucker Down syndrome. Because that's so much retarded after that happened.
That's so fucking sad. You know what's really fucked up about that is like the only reason the cat wanted in there is because it was a nice comfy spot.
That cat was fucking evil though. I'd be.
It was warm.
I hated that cat, by the way. I hated that fucking cat because I'd wake up at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and somebody be on my goddamn chest going, like, what the fuck is wrong with you, you little bastard? So I dried it. I didn't do it on purpose.
Oh, was it a night? Was it a nicer cat after it became retarded?
It was. I don't. Yeah, no, not really. It was just. It was too stupid to be anything. Then it was just. Honestly, that cat was fucked up, dude. I mean, I'm not even joking. It would bump into the walls and shit. It was.
You know, I don't think there's any way you could fix that shit for a cat, though. Like, you can't fix that.
I took 8 of its fucking lives.
Dude, you did. You fucked that shit up. Not cool.
But it was quite fluffy afterwards.
That's so bad. Poor baby. I will never trust you with my pets ever.
Well, yeah, but you know.
For real though, like I would never hurt a cat. I'm laughing my ass off. I'm laughing my ass off over here because of the absurdity of the situation. But seriously though, like even though I don't like cats, I ain't gonna fuck with a cat. I'll be nice to a cat because I know they hold grudges, right? Oh, yeah. I'll take care of because I know they're just animals. You know, they're just little fucking
assholes though.
They're not.
They are.
They'll push things. They'll look at you and you say no, and they'll just push the glass off the counter.
Dude, they don't give a fuck. They're not trying to make you happy.
Dogs don't do that if you don't train them. It's just
dogs are more loving.
Train their fucking cats. Dogs are just stupid. Dogs will just follow you. You hit them and they go like, hit me again.
They have emotions.
They have they care about their people.
So do cats.
No, they have
Bullshit.
predatory.
When
they have
I
predatory
cry, both
fucking
my
instincts.
When I cry, both my cats come and sit on my lap and comfort me. When I was sick,
No, they don't.
those
They
whole
just they
4 weeks,
absorb your
my
body
cat-
heat. That's what they're doing. That's why they sit on your
They
chest is
don't
because you're
usually sit on
warm.
my chest
They're
like
stealing
that.
parts of your soul is what they're doing.
They're trying to drink your tears.
That's okay. They can
Is
have
it-
my tears and my soul. I love my cats. But I'm
Nah.
also buying a puppy once I get my house.
There you go.
I
Dogs-
can't. I'm congratulations. What kind of puppy? Are you just
Uh,
gonna go to a shelter, or are you gonna get something specific?
I would like. Well, I'm probably gonna go to a shelter, but I want a Catahoula.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool.
Catahoulas are like native dogs here. There's just very high energy, medium sized dogs. Like a
Yeah.
like
How
a
do you
Siberian
how do you spell that?
Catahoula? Catahoula.
HOULA.
Did I win the spelling bee?
Oh, it is CATAHOULA. Yeah, you got.
Yeah.
That's what you said, right? I think you got it totally right.
I got a
they
pit
look so
myself.
cute.
I have a pit myself.
They're like really, really high energy, so you got to run with
Yeah.
them at least 5 miles every day.
I love my fucking pit, dude.
Oh my
Diesel's
god.
awesome.
I'm sorry. I freak out when I see any puppy. I'm like,
Oh, dogs are
I
so
can't.
awesome.
I can't. Like my
I love
heart breaks
dogs.
every time I see a dog.
Yeah, dogs are amazing. I love doggies. My mom's got a little rescue, little white dog. Her name is Rosie. She's cute. I don't even know what she's mixed with, but some of the mixed dogs though are some of the prettiest dogs.
Oh, I love mixed dogs.
Yeah,
I used
some- yeah.
to dog sit half a Catahoula. He was half Catahoula, half I think he was half pit. I'm not sure. It was a fucking big ass dog. I loved the shit out of him, but he destroyed the back of my car. Every time he was in my car, he was just going batshit crazy back there. And I had to walk him with the bike, like take him out with the bike so he could run his heart out.
Mm.
Love that dog.
Yeah, I like most dogs. I guess the dog that I'm the least fan of, and it's gonna piss everybody off, but it's Chihuahuas. Them little fuckers.
Fuck Chihuahuas. They're not dogs. They're little soulless assholes.
They're little rats. They're like
Did you say
cats.
they're soulless assholes?
Yes, she did.
Chihuahuas? Yeah.
They're
They're
not though.
They're
They're
like
not
the cats
though.
of dogs. They're like the cats of dogs.
No, they're not.
No, they're not, but their owners are kind of fucked in the head, and that's why they grow up to be assholes. Most of the time. I've never met a nice Chihuahua. Not a single time.
There's a variety of Chihuahua. Like you can't just put lump Chihuahua into one group, right? Because there are many, many different kinds of Chihuahuas that you will meet, and some of them are like the very tiny, fucking scared ones, where it's just eyeballs amongst quivering.
Yeah, those
You
are
know,
the
that's
ones
all
I
they
mean.
do. And they're afraid of everything, but they have one person they latch onto, and that's got to be because of their nature, you know. It's just the
Look
way
how
that they are.
defensive he is about little
Right.
puppies.
But no, but there are other Chihuahuas that don't give a fuck though. They don't give a shit about your whatever bullshit you got going on. They're
Well,
like all
assholes.
about it. They need to find a bigger box, dude.
Well,
Yo
I'm
Quiero
telling
Taco
you,
Bell and all that shit.
if my Catahoula eats a Chihuahua, I'm not even gonna be sorry.
No,
Here's the-
I'm a
here's the
dog
thing, dude.
supremacist.
Here's the thing, D. I can lump all Chihuahuas into the same basket, and I fucking will, the annoying little rat bastards. Seriously,
I'm gonna kill
it's
all
the-
of you. That's what it is.
The next time
In
a
the name of
Chihuahua nearly
Chihuahuas.
trips me over, I'm just going to step on the fucking thing and crush it, and I'm not going to give a
You're
shit.
a bad person. You're a bad person.
I'm gonna eat it.
We're not friends anymore. Like,
Chihuahuas are kind of
I-
like short men. Their
I-
ego is way too big for their size.
I feed
dogmatically
Diesel
hold
Chihuahuas.
my Chihuahuas to
That- That's what I
standard.
feed Diesel. Is Chihuahuas. You know, I got a big ass fucking pit. That's his snacks. Is Chihuahuas. Chihuahua.
Hell yeah.
You know what?
It's
Your dog can be redeemed, but not you. You have
Yeah.
gone too far.
It's like, I don't call them Chihuahuas. I call them snacky cakes for bigger dogs.
Pretty sure my cat would whoop a Chihuahua's ass.
No, but seriously, I think that dogs are a lot like people in that you have to treat them as individuals, right? Every dog, like breeds will obviously have like some stereotypes that you can put them into.
Yeah,
But
I
you
agree.
can find a cool ass fucking Chihuahua, dude. I
I
guarantee
was
you.
just talking shit, bruh. Relax.
I know. I'm making the case, right? I'm making the case because
I
I'm a
agree.
dog lover, you know.
It's really all about the upbringing. It's like saying every pit is going to eat a child. That's just fucking stupid. You know, it's all on the owner. It's just got to be raised right.
You want a little dog with fucking attitude? Is Jack Russell Terriers.
Yep.
I adopted one. All right. This little fucking
bouncy
asshole.
little motherfuckers.
I have got my big dog is a bull Arab cross mastiff, not a small dog. This little fuckhead used to just try and fuck her all the time until one day she turned around and just went one bite, sunk a tooth straight through the top of his head down into his skull. He had to go. It was $700 fucking vet bill. But this little asshole, right? He would, when there's big thunderstorms, the other two dogs would be cowering inside. He would go out in the fucking back patio and look up in the sky and start barking at the fucking thunder and not give a shit. And the best one was one day he's out in the backyard and he's just barking at the leaves. I thought it was the leaves. And I'm like, what the fuck are you? But I eventually go out there and have a look, and I look for. It took me a minute to spot the fucking about a 7-foot long carpet snake. And he's about a foot away from it. This carpet snake is about to fucking ruin the dog's day and kill it. Dog didn't give a shit. It was in there trying to fucking like blew its cover. And as soon as I came out and it knew that I saw the snake, it fucking started trying to bite it. And I'm just like, you're an idiot. This snake will kill you. And I actually said to the snake, I didn't see nothing. And I walked back inside. If the dog stops barking in 5 minutes and I just hear a muffled it's like, oh, the snake won.
That's so sad, man.
We're almost in the second hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and start and it's Patreon Appreciation Week, right? So I'm gonna give a shout out to some of my Patreons right quick.
Not to like disrespect the Patreons, but I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Oh, that's fine. Go ahead.
That is disrespecting the Patreons. How fucking dare you?
Well, they're not mine. So
I'm a
Patreon.
Patreon. I feel.
She thought I said Patreon
right now. I'm just kidding. Go urinate. Go do your
piss. Anyways,
okay, bye.
Okay. First we got Mark Cage. Thank you so much for your $10 a month pledge, man. Appreciate it so much. Mick Hitler, thank you. Mr. D. Wayne's right up underneath Mick Hitler. So there you go, bud. Thank you. Neil Fowley, thank you so much, buddy. Nick Taylor, Nick Tobin, thank you both. Philip O'Neill, appreciate you, love, man. Red Eye, there's Red Eye up in there. Red Eye's here, but Red Eye's a page. Thank you so much, buddy.
Yay.
Roland, Deschin, I can't say that name, but thank you so much, buddy. Rotten Pimple, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. He comes in a lot too. Ryan Daniel Boyer, fuck this name, but thank you for your patronage. Sally Ferguson, thank you so much, baby. Sinister's Oculus, thank you. Yeah, shout you out yesterday, but we'll do it again. Ultrasound 700, thank you so much. And let me see who. Let's see one more. Symbols. There's a person named Symbols. Thank you so much for your patronage. I appreciate you so much. And yeah, keep it up. And it's getting me to my goal of $1,000 a month. And we'll do that 24-hour show. But I do appreciate you. Without you guys, it'd be hard to do this shit, man. Seriously. So much love. Much love. Anybody got something to say? Red Eye, you penis.
Thank you to the Patreons. Without you guys, it wouldn't be possible to do what we do. So much love.
Absolutely. It does. It means a lot to me because, you know, for you guys to like what I do enough to actually give money, it means a lot. So, and I suggest you support all your favorite content creators like that, because now content creators are at a point where this is what they have to depend on, is stuff like that, you know, sponsorships and Patreons, because, well, you know, the whole monetization thing is cray.
Hell yeah. And on that same note, don't forget the alternative social media platforms, BitChute, Minds, all these places. Pimpmonk's got a BitChute.
Yep.
Like, go over there right now. If you're in the comment section, I don't know if you got a link, or just go to minds.com in another tab or whatever. Pimpmunk's got 7 fucking subscribers over there. Go help him out.
Oh, mines. I don't even use mines.
No, on BitChute.
Oh, BitChute.
I think I looked at it the other day because I was thinking to myself, hey, I have 4 subscribers on BitChute right now. Pimpmunk got 7. I have some room to compete finally. Like, maybe I.
Well, I mean, I haven't been promoting it enough, but I need to. I need to promote it.
Yeah, because you know what? Like, what's gonna happen when YouTube just decides to nuke you? Like this whole suspension shit that you're going through right now with your other main channel is absurd.
What's going on there anyway?
Well, it's supposed to have been back weeks ago, but then they gave me a thing says the 20th. Well, okay, and it's 22nd now. I messaged them yesterday on Twitter, like, my channel was supposed to be back yesterday. Well, it could be up to 2 weeks for you to get all of it back. And it take you 2 weeks to fucking shut me down, you bitch ass motherfucker. Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
They are ridiculous. It's just completely ridiculous. It's silly, it's crazy, but there's really nothing to do about it. I don't think it's actually going to take two more weeks. I think within the next few days I'll probably get it back. I hope so. But we'll have to see. Yeah,
dude. Once a viable streaming service comes through, say BitChute decides that they're gonna make something close to what we've got here, like at the Google Hangouts that everyone's watching right now. That's gonna make the transition just so fucking quickly. If they could just do something like that, I think BitChute would win.
Yeah, because streaming is a big thing now, and
you think Discord might go that route?
Maybe. I mean, you can actually stream on Discord, but I think it's buggy right now.
Well, they just added the video chat feature. Like,
well, a lot of people are starting. A lot of people are starting to use Discord as for instead of Skype to stream on YouTube because it's easier, and a lot of people don't like Skype. But because you got on your OBS and stuff. Instead of using fucking Skype, they're using Discord. Discord's gonna be I don't know if Discord will ever be in a spot like video content considered a video. I don't know. Maybe.
It's all about where the people are at the end of the day. Like, that's the big problem with all of the alternative social media platforms and the censorship campaigns that are going on right now is you cannot really control where the people are. You've got, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter has just enormous amounts of people on them. And of course the alternatives don't. Like BitChute and Minds, they just don't have the people over there. But we need to start getting people to either go that direction, or we need to.
All right. I've just found an interesting problem with BitChute. When you use BitChute's search engine for search for Pimpmunks, guess what you don't get any fucking hits for? Pimpmunks. What you got to do is put in... Yes, I know how to fucking spell it. And what you got to do to... Yeah, I know, but because this is fucking retarded, and this is not the first time I've run into this fucking problem on websites. It's, dear BitChute, fix your fucking shit. I like to search for pimp, and then it comes up in a related hit, but you put his name in lowercase, uppercase.
Oh, that's right. I did that too.
It won't fucking show up. And it's like, fuck you guys. This is why people don't use your platform, because your shit doesn't fucking work on a basic level. So get fucked, BitChute. If your search engine doesn't work, why the fuck are we going to come to your platform and use it, you cunts? Fucking hell. Basic functionality is kind of important. And this is why the competition won't get a fucking foot in the door when their fucking search engines don't work at a basic level like this to find users. It's like, get fucked. God, this is infuriating.
I hope I never fuck up when Red is around.
Red's aggravating young man.
I'm doing it right now too. I'm putting it in there. So
Red's an angry young man.
Oh, well, it's just like, it's so
I'm
fucking
going to
annoying
search right now. I'm looking at it.
When you get cock-blocked at that level by their own search engine, it's like, how do they expect people to come over there when you do a search and you can't find the user that you know's got subs and has an account there?
Put in there.
Fucking retards.
That is really. Oh, you know what? I spelled it. No, I spelled it right. That is so strange.
Yeah, it's like, fix your fucking search engine, BitChute, you fucking morons. It's like fucking basic functionality. For fuck's sake.
Well, that might be the reason I only have 7
It's weird. I
subs.
click on it and I see
exactly the fucking reason you've only got 7 subs, because people go there and can't find you because their search engine's fucking broken, because they're fucking retarded.
That's weird. How the fuck did I find Pimp then? I'm wondering. Look at this. Like, because this is.
You had a
I'll
direct
share my
link from
screen.
Pimp.
Well, I tweeted a couple of the videos that I did. And I think you probably clicked on it.
Yeah, so here I am. I go to BitChute and I type in search field PIMPMUNKX whammy. I push this but this I don't know if you see what I'm seeing, Red, but I at least get this. It says search results 0 for Pimpmunk X. But I can click that at least and get there, probably because I'm already subscribed.
By the way,
Yeah,
that make the internet funny again. The make the internet funny again video is a good fucking video. You need to watch it.
Here's an interesting thing to note, though. Like, if you look at this shit, look at the make internet funny again video, 111 views, right? On this platform, Pimp only has 8 subscribers.
I just subscribed.
That's a
It's
great
9
ratio.
now.
So it's 9 now. See, there you go, people. Whammy.
Yep. Well, I've just discovered the answer on why no one's going over to BitChute and subscribing is because I just find this shit infuriating. It's like basic functionality is really important for a new platform. And it's like if your search engine's throwing up results where I'm getting, because I'm now getting the same result as you after I did a related search for Pimp, went to his channel and subbed, and now it shows up 0 fucking results for Pimpmunk, but then it shows up his name fucking Pimpmunk. It's like, your search engine is broken. Please fix it, BitChute, you fucking idiots.
Well, I'll tell you this, though. Once you're subscribed, like if you look at, I don't know if you see my screen right now, but once you're subscribed to Pimp, you can click on your notifications, and it is perfect. Like every fucking video, like I get a bajillion notifications every single day of every single video that posted that day in my notifications.
Now, I will say there's one feature I like on there, the tip feature, and you can add it straight to your PayPal. Like if or whatever you want to do, they can tip on the video and the money goes straight. And I think that you know, it ain't like YouTube where they get, like if you do super chat, they get 30%. I think they, you know, you get most of your money. So I think that's a good feature, but there's not enough people using it. See, the thing is, there's enough content creators on there, but there's not enough viewers. But yeah, I agree with Red that they do need to fix that search engine. That's fucked up.
Like, sorry guys that I lost shit, but that just annoys the fuck out of me. It's like they have one job. It's to design a UI and a system that works. And search engines, it's not the most difficult fucking thing to create, I imagine, because you probably can go and buy one and just skin it at this point, or run the fucking I can't believe that and now because I have subbed, when I type in Pimpmunks, it still comes up 0 search results, but then it has your fucking name and you click on it and it goes to your channel. It's like,
well, like, look, you gotta,
fuck.
dude, you gotta give BitChute some credit, okay? Because
I don't.
Hold up. Let me make a fucking small case here, okay? there is no other platform that I could find that will allow you to upload any length of video in as easy a format to use as this website. Uploading your videos to BitChute is super fucking easy, and once your people are subscribed, their notifications are super fucking reliable. It will not fail. And yeah, like you're right. We can nitpick this shit in its infancy to infinity. I'm sure that we're gonna find more problems as we go. But there's no other competitor like this to YouTube. The only thing that BitChute is lacking is streaming ability. Like Minds.com is another alternative to YouTube, but you can only upload 10-minute long videos to that site, and you cannot stream.
And that's a very hard site to navigate through also.
Yes.
I don't like that site.
No,
I'm trying to open a video and it's just not loading at all.
Well, the way that BitChute works is it's not like
it's easy.
It's more like torrents. I think someone was explaining it's more like a torrent that it is like a streaming from YouTube. So what it does is it will stream and load, and then you'll finally get the video. It won't play immediately when you click on it, but
yeah,
it's pretty reliable either way.
I'm gonna keep uploading there. I'm gonna do, the videos that I'm gonna upload there are gonna be exclusively for that site. but I've been so busy lately I hadn't remembered. I think the 2 videos I got there are pretty good, but I do wish the search engine would show my name.
Yeah. Hey, look, Raisin Girl did something that fucking BitChute search engine couldn't do. Give everyone your fucking channel fucking URL. Hey!
There you go. I need to put that in the descriptions too.
Hell yeah.
I haven't
Might
thought
want to
about
just shoot an email off to the nice tech support at BitChute and go, "Dear fuckknuckles, thanks for nothing. My name is not showing up in your fucking search engine. Even when you subscribe to my channel, it says 0 results, but then it will actually give you a link to the channel at least. So thanks for nothing. That's why I've got 9 subs still, you fucking retards." You know,
but an interesting thing to note about BitChute, because I pointed this out earlier on Pimp's BitChute channel, is that even though he had a small subscriber base, a single-digit subscriber base, he was getting triple-digit numbers in his BitChute views. His videos.
That's probably because I tweeted it out on my Twitter, though.
exactly.
Yeah, but that, like, compare that to the success, or at least the ratio on your channel. Like, I've been posting videos on BitChute and my channel, and I get more views on BitChute sometimes.
Yeah.
And I only have 4 fucking subscribers over there.
Well,
Like,
I mean, no doubt YouTube's system is fucked right now. I mean, look, like Ben brought this up on tap one night, and it makes sense. Okay, but I'm gonna use my channel, like this channel. This is my secondary channel, and I got like close to 1,300 subscribers on this channel. Now on the other main channel, I got a lot more, but over here, you're gonna tell me that we've got 31 viewers right now, 31 viewers. That if all 1,300 subscribers were notified, only 31 of those really wanted to would come over here. That doesn't make sense. Of course, there would be more. Of course, if everyone got notified, of course there would be more people here. Now, back in the day when I used to do the Pimpmunk show, dude, we would have 100 people waiting before the fucking show started. I mean, I would have there was shows where I had thousands of people. I remember one night on the Pimpmunk show, we had 1,000 people watching the show. I mean, there was
Where'd they go? Fucking YouTube.
Yeah, it's for YouTube is fucked now. So yeah, we do need alternative sites, and they're new, so maybe we got to give them a little time. But the search engine thing, that's a big hiccup for BitChute. So they need.
Raisin made a good point. She's asking whether or not it searches video titles instead of creators. That would be kind of weird if that was.
Yeah,
true.
but
does it have a tag system at all? Like, do you use tags on BitChute like you do in YouTube?
Yeah, you can put tags. You can put tags in BitChute.
But I mean, it would be stupid if they didn't let you search for the creator, though. That would be stupid.
I'm gonna try putting a video title in here.
I mean, but that would be really dumb if they didn't let you search for the creator, though, because a lot of people may not know the video titles. So
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I just want to point something out from a end user's perspective here, and I like really simple UIs, and I like functionality. Those are 2 really important things for any fucking social media platform to get right, or else you ain't gonna fucking get shit in the way of traffic. Now we're sort of going, oh yeah, this is a really serious fucking flaw in their fucking back end. When you can't find the videos or get a hit in their search engine for a fucking user that's trying to bring fucking users over there, that's a really serious problem, and they need to address it immediately. It's like, let's not, this is costing them fucking potential growth right now. It's like Pimp should have a couple of 100 subs, and he probably would have if it was easy to fucking find his name. It's like, I only found it because I got frustrated and went, all right, we'll start using fucking associated words. And sure enough, it came up right down the list of fucking things. Oh, Pimpmunk's just like, you fucking got to be kidding. It's just
it makes me wonder how far along the project really is, because if you go to the BitChute website, they have a link on there, help us grow. And they're saying that we are a small team making a stand against internet censorship because we believe that's the right thing to do. We need your help to achieve this. Every dollar counts and is very much appreciated. You can help us grow by meeting our funding targets. I don't know what their funding targets are, but they're 42% funded as of this moment.
Do they have a link you can click on to see what their funding targets are? That'd be weird if they didn't.
They have like pledge your support. It says they're 42% funded. You can give through PayPal and Patreon. I don't see any information on exactly what their target is. But
Speaking of PayPal, Patreon, why don't you guys start tipping now and become a Patreon? Yeah, to the Pimpmunk.
Yeah.
Do it now. You're all on the clock.
They have a
Yeah.
night mode. Hell yeah.
I think one of the more important things for us to get a social media site like this place is to have your search functionality fucking working before you go live. Like, it's a pretty common phrase too. Like, because as soon as I just put in pimp, it just the fucking search engine lit up like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And it did recognize Pimpmonk's name, but it was right down the fucking list, and it was ignoring it when I was doing a direct search, and that's obviously not functioning right. Very far from it, and that's a big problem. I don't know what other users would be running into that problem. I should do a little bit of homework and test a bunch of shit. But I found Magog straight up with the search. I went Magog, it came up. So maybe it's being censored. Maybe it's on a fucking filtered word list or something. I don't know. But it's not the first time I've run into that problem on a website.
yeah, well, I mean, considering they're only 42% funded, whatever that means, and that it is a fledgling social media website that I guess is like it's up before it's ever even completely finished. And you've got to expect there's going to be problems like that.
Yeah. Well,
I agree.
I mean, got to cut them some slack that like at least at this moment it is a viable alternative. You can send your subscribers to this website. They can watch every single video you make without fail. They will always get their notification that when a video is made and it's done. Like, you can do that. Now, as far as like making it more interface friendly and search results, yielding what you want, I think those things will come in time.
not hiding users would be a good fucking start, and that's what this thing's doing. That's what it's fucking doing. It's hiding pimp when you search for him. It says no results.
I mean, there's a big difference between like deliberately hiding something and having a problem.
I didn't use the fucking word deliberately, D.
I know, but you said hiding. You said hiding.
And that's exactly what they are doing. That's exactly what it is doing. And
they're not doing it. Their inaction may be resulting in this. This is like inaction.
I've just demonstrated that they are fucking doing it by not showing his name in a search result.
If they were doing something, they would be actively censoring Pimpmunk. They're not like, hey, there's Pimpmunk, let's silence him.
I said, due to the fact that the search engine's broken, it's hiding his fucking name.
It's not.
That's what I said. Yes, it is.
It's
oh my god, this is the magic.
Yeah, fuck you. Moving on.
It's inadvertently
Eat a dick.
neglecting Pimpmunk.
Moving on. Eat a dick. Eat a bag of dicks. Let's move on.
So I'm sorry. I'm just trying to promote Pimpmonk's BitChute over here and make it seem like
a bag.
I was just trying to find the fucking channel and I couldn't because their search engine's fucking broken.
I'm hungry.
I'm horny.
Eat a dick. Sorry. That's just
There is none available to me at this time.
I'm sorry. Every time I say that or have said that in the last several years, whenever I'm at work, that's always been the response. Everyone finds that one person. It's like, I'm hungry. Eat a dick.
Eat a dick.
Duh.
But see, in Seattle, you can't eat a dick. You can eat a bag of dicks. There's Dick's Burgers in Seattle. You can eat a bag of dicks.
And
I can
fuck
order
Dick's
you.
Burgers.
I can order you a bag of dicks online and get them delivered to your house, D. And I will do it.
The thing that sucks about Dick's is that if you want to go and alter a small piece of their fucking menu, like you just want a cheeseburger without ketchup, for example. You just want the cheese and the burger and the buns, and that's all you fucking want. They're like, sorry, our fucking burger comes with ketchup. We can't not put that on there.
What?
That is exactly how they operate. They will not change anything for you. You
I'm never
only
going
order what they have.
See, I remember back in the day, there was the Burger King, right? That is Western Whopper thing. Then they stopped making it. And I went up there and I asked them for a Western Whopper. And they said, we don't make it anymore. I said, really? You don't make it anymore? I said, do you have onion rings? Yeah. Do you have barbecue sauce? Yeah. Well, throw it on the fucking burger then. And they're like, we can't do that. I said, this is Burger King. Your fucking motto is have it your way.
You know what? That one time I went to McDonald's, I was like a year ago, probably 2 years ago by now, but I still tell the story. That one time I went there and I wanted a fucking Big Mac. They wouldn't sell it to me because it was 5 minutes to 11 and they don't sell Big Macs before 11 a.m.
Dude,
They're strict
I'm fucking
about that
with
shit.
you.
They're
I'm
strict
fucking
about
with
that
you.
shit.
I hate the McDonald's breakfast menu. It sucks.
Oh, they got something new that's good. though.
Terrible.
Oh, no.
It's all bad. I know.
They got the
And
steak
it's
and cheese on the
all-day
bagel.
breakfast, but it's not all day burgers. It's a fucking burger joint. I can't get a burger in the morning when I really want my burger. I have to order their fucking breakfast that I don't want, but I can get that all the fucking day. Ah!
I'm with you.
But they have a
Hey,
steak and
hey,
cheese
wait.
bagel now.
Imagine if McDonald's search engine didn't work. Holy fuck, she'd be pissed.
Dude, I'm not even kidding right now. Like what you're talking about, I literally tweeted McDonald's about it. I was like, what the fuck is that? Like it's 10:59 and I can't get chicken because you're bullshit fucking
Fuck
like
those
The
guys.
funniest thing I ever seen though,
breakfast menu.
you know, Wendy's has a very funny Twitter, right? They tweet a lot of funny shit. But there was a dude that tweeted one time and said, if I get a million retweets, can I get a free ice cream cone? And Wendy's responded, dude, it's 99 cents.
Yeah, Wendy's Twitter has got to be one of the best fucking accounts out there. They just burn
They're
other
good,
franchises. They fucking come back with some of the best fucking stuff. And if a customer's cluey enough to get their attention in a good way and make them laugh, they'll actually get hooked up and they'll say, all right, you get 10,000 retweets and we'll give you something like this. But
yeah,
the 99 cents, that was fucking awesome.
That was classic. They were like, dude, it's 99 cents.
Yeah.
But they do have a very clever little, whoever's doing their Twitter, running their Twitter, they're clever motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'd say to be a famous stand-up comedian that you probably all knew if you could get the name. It wouldn't surprise me if they employed someone like fucking, I don't know, someone
They
that's very
possibly could.
quick-witted. Yeah. Oh, well, that'd be a perfect job for a stand-up comedian that's quick-witted, is fucking being the sort of the...
Coca-Cola Zero should hire me.
Exactly. Imagine you tweeting out on behalf of Coca-Cola Zero. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude. I would fuck them. I'd fucking lose their business. No, I wouldn't.
Fucking tank the company in one day.
we have a wild scientist in the chat room.
Yes, the science levels are now over 9,000.
There's a new video out called Scientists Go Wild, and Landon Knoll is in the video showing his dick.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Is it
Landon Knoll.
in the name of science? Oh, look at
Name
the
of-
size of the wee.
Wow.
Yeah,
that
well,
was
I'm gonna
all
time-
for me because my name's at the end of it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna time him out.
Hey, Pimp. No, he paid
Don't
for the
you do that
privilege.
to Landon.
So he paid for the person to say we, not we.
Landon is immune.
Oh,
Landon
no,
is
he can't do
immune
that.
from criticism.
There
That's-
is. There's some fine print in that fucking contract.
No.
Don't tell me
Landon.
no, or I will
No.
fire you.
Yeah, I'll have to risk it here in defense of the Landy Candy.
Fuck Landy Candy.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, y'all pussies. Watch this. Landon loves
No.
this shit. Landon, you crusty old wrinkly up mathematical cock-eating son of a bitch.
Wow,
I do-
you're just...
I would like to let you know I disagree.
Wow, I disavow... I disavow myself from all of these comments. It's like, wow, what's
Fuck
going on?
you, Landon, in the ball. Pluto is
Wow.
not a planet.
So much. You should have had this hostility for BitChute's shitty search engine, but where was it? There's nothing
Neil
there.
deGrasse, you Neil deGrasse Tyson wannabe motherfucker.
Whoa.
Oh, you might have gone too far, dude. That was way
Shots.
too deep.
Shots fired.
Cut way too deep.
But look at the comment. Look at the comment he just did. When you have been insulted by Pimpmunk, you've been insulted by the best.
But in reality, Landon's looking down and just one tear's trickling down his thing like the Indian that looks back at all the garbage.
What was his name? What was his name? He wasn't even a fucking Indian.
I don't know. I just remember from the fucking Simpsons.
Oh,
I remember.
Yeah. What was the?
That's where I get. That's all my pop culture references are from fucking cartoons or shitty TV shows, not the actual historical events. And that's pretty fucking sad when you think about it.
That is a little bit sad.
I'm sorry.
No.
I don't know why I'm black and how I was defending a rapist. I don't know. I'm sorry. I was just reading your comments. I'm black and I'm a racist black person or a wannabe black person.
You're Puerto Rican.
Yeah, just for the record, me and Dee, these arguments that we're having, we're not actually. We actually have proper discussions sometimes, but these are all tongue in cheek. We don't literally want to beat each other up. But after the show, Dee, I'm going to punch you in the face.
I hope so.
It's on, mate. Oh,
you know what?
Don't threaten me with a good time.
With all sincerity from the bottom of my heart, I don't give a fuck. I'm
Oh shit. I'm black now, you guys. I'm black. I'm so excited. I've never been a minority before.
Yeah.
Did you do I was gonna say like that chick. What's that fucking chick on YouTube? You said I'm 25% black. I said I'm black.
Wiki.
Yeah, well, D is well wiki.
Oh, Jesus.
Which I stand by my point. I don't see why we ridicule a person for wanting to be black, but it's okay to be, a different gender or to be a furry or marry an object. It doesn't make sense to me.
Dude, I'm down with the furries. I'm down with them.
I just had a problem with the way that she did mathematics. Basically, it's like the 25% is all of a sudden that represents what she actually is instead of the 75%. And there's a rather interesting video. I do believe Poisoning the Well do it, and they say that she grew up in a very affluent suburb of the city that she lives in, and she doesn't live anywhere near the fucking zone, whatever they call it, and she's about as street as Gucci. Yeah,
my only thing is just because you want to be called something, don't mean I have to call you that.
No, nobody has to.
I mean, I'm 40. Just because I want to be 20, don't mean you have to call me. I'm a 20-year-old.
I'm forever 21.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I hate the fact that they want to force other people to look. I'm all for you being what you want, who you are, whatever. That's cool. That is cool. But you can't force somebody else to accept it. You do. There is no one has to accept you. We're not.
Well, I would say accept, but I don't have to alter my speech pattern just because you want to be something else. We don't have to accept you. People don't have to. Like, if people hate fat people, fucking fine. They don't have to accept me. I mean, it's okay. You don't have to accept me. But now, if you come in trying to force me to do things that you want, then fine. No, that's different. If you don't allow me to have my basic human rights, that's different. I would go a little bit differently about this. I would say acceptance is really important, and we should promote acceptance, and that's a good thing. But you should also be able to accept that I will not, call you a certain way.
Acceptance is very important.
So if you have the freedom to be whatever you want to be, I should have the freedom to say whatever I want to say. If I don't, I refuse to use gender neutral pronouns. I don't do the them they thing. It's he or a she. I'm a two-gender person.
A honky ass bitch. What if I was like, you honky ass bitch over there? That's how I'm gonna address you now. Like, I think that's sometimes what they think when you don't use their pronouns. They're like, you are insulting them as much as possible if you don't do that.
But that's
not the case, right? That's not what you mean when you don't.
Exactly. That's not. And no, look. And I think we should preach acceptance. Absolutely. However, we want people to accept, but they don't have to accept.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
They should also accept that I don't do the them thing. I will say he
Yeah.
or she, and if you don't want to be addressed that way and you don't react to what I'm saying,
Oh, dude.
then I guess we just don't talk, but whatever.
You know what? But if it's in the bedroom, I might say anything.
Yeah, but the dumbest thing ever is what I was talked about last night when I did a stream. This whole they be thing.
Baby.
They be because listen, the parents refuse to give their child a gender, so they don't call them a he or she. They call them a they be.
You don't give your child a gender. It is born with a gender.
Yeah. They don't assign the gender role. There
is no assigning. It's either a little ding dong or it's a hole.
But here's the other thing. They said they do this until they're 4 years old. Then the child can tell them what their gender is.
No.
What fucking 4-year-old is going to look at you and say, Dad, I know I was born with a penis, but I think I'm a girl.
If they go that way, then you can also consent to sex when you're 4 years old, and you can vote when you're 4 years old, and you can drink and smoke when you're 4 years old, because apparently you're old enough to make your own decisions when you're 4 years old. That's just fucking stupid.
It is stupid.
This is going to sound kind of fucked up, you guys, but I don't have a problem with it.
You're retarded.
Well, listen, hear me out. Like, I don't have a problem with it in like the macro scale of reality, right? Like, I don't really care that much that there are some people out there that have that opinion, right? Because I kind of look at it like the same thing as religion. You know, there are parents that grow up and they teach their child that they will be burning and suffering forever in hell for eternity if they don't accept the fucking space deity or whatever.
Okay, I agree with that. I know what you're saying. Wait a minute.
I'm just saying, like,
wait a minute. Let me see. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
However, but if people hadn't spoke out against religion, then where would religion be at today? Well, how bad would it be? How bad would it be?
I hear you. I'm not saying that you shouldn't make these arguments, because you absolutely should make these arguments. There always has to be the counterpoint, right? The counter argument. You should always voice that when you feel it's necessary. However, when it comes to like how we address it in that argument, I think we have to appreciate that this is kind of like a, you know, we've already established a precedent where we let people raise their children with all kinds of ridiculous fucked up beliefs, and as long as it doesn't, it's not illegal, we do not interfere with what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I agree, but this is just so ridiculous. They be
I know, man.
It's just ridiculous. Look, I honestly, like I said, I don't get in people's business. If they want to call their kids babies, that's fine. But I'm just saying they're wrong.
Yeah. I just feel like we worked so hard to have science accepted as a fact and to separate our state from religion, to have science overrule religious beliefs. And that's just a step back to go like, well, biology doesn't determine your gender. Yeah. What's in your head determines that. It's just plain wrong. It's just not the way the world works. If you want to dress up like a different gender, if you want to transition to a different gender, that's a completely different thing. But saying you have a penis, you are not male, or you have a vagina, you are not female, that is just fucking stupid. That's like saying to a dog, you're not a dog, you're a giraffe. It's just wrong.
And see, here's the thing. I've had people argue with me like, well, if you believe that, you know, there's only two genders, then you don't think transgenders can be trans. No, that's not true at all. That's not true.
Of course they can. That's why they are called transgender, because they turn into another gender.
But they're still one of the other genders. They're not they're not a fucking Z or Q or WY or whatever the fuck you want to call them.
That's right.
If you want to be something in between, be something in between. But as you know, don't make me say something else to you. I can still say he or she, and I can be confused about what you are, because clearly you are too.
I have the solution for planet Earth. It's you just get your Aussie on, and if you're not sure, you say, "G'day, mate." Fucking sorted. If anyone gets offended, if Zay or Zim or an attack chopper lights up and gets all offended and. You know, it's just like, I'm sorry you're so woke. I will just leave you to your triggering, and I will go off and get a Big Mac from McDonald's because it's after breakfast. Fuck
I got a question for you, Red.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you call women love over there, right?
Yeah, my dad's generation did, absolutely.
Oh, well, I was because the reason I bring this up because I was watching a video the other day where it was an Australian woman on there on the news, and she said that was the most sexist thing a guy could do was call her love.
Yeah, well, you know what? She can fuck off, and it's the younger generation that take offense. I've actually got a bit of an associated story. My dad's talking to someone at the bank, and there's a new young person that's taken over managing his account, and there was a problem, and he's sort of arguing with her. And she said something, and he made a reference about himself saying, "Not this little black duck." And she fucking actually went, "Sir, please don't use racist terminology on the call with me." No, seriously. This fucking went all the way. My old man went, "I beg your pardon." And she went, "Sir, I'm discontinuing the call because you've used racist fucking language with me." An hour later, the bank manager rings up and says, "Sir, we're shutting down your account because you used racist language with the financial manager. We no longer wish to do business with you." And my father went, "Oh, really?" Because I said the term of phrase, "not this little black duck," referring to myself, and the manager went, "What?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Did you actually ask this lady what was said?" He went, "No, I better go and listen to the call." And he went and listened to the call and rang Dad back full of apologies. Meanwhile, I've got on Facebook and got their PR people, and I'm lighting them up going, "So you calling my dad a fucking racist? This is the sort of shit tonight they're all television shows love."
Oh, okay, sorry about that. My shit went froze everything.
I heard everything.
I was just jiving to the story. Where'd you drop off, Pimp?
I something about the phone girl.
Right.
My shit went crazy, dude. It was like, where am I?
That might have been my connection. Well, basically, my dad's talking to the bank. Used the term of reference, "not this little black duck," referring to himself. The lady's lost her shit saying you're using racist language and cut the call, got my dad's account fucking knocked out. So the bank went, "Come and get your money. We're closing your account," until Dad explained to them what was actually said. They listened to the call and worked out that he's 70-something years old. He uses a term of reference, "not this little black duck," when he's talking about himself. It's a well-known term.
It's the same,
Yeah, so the lady ended up getting fired over it because she fucking doubled and tripled down, calling my father a racist continuously until the fucking state manager got involved and went, "You're just causing shit. Clearly, it's not a racist term. You're fired. Fuck off." Good. And they fired the fucking crazy lady that fucking was trying to make out my dad was a racist for saying, "Not this little black duck," because they missed shipping a payment into a certain account, and he missed out on a couple of $100 in interest payments, and they weren't going to reimburse him because it was that lady's fucking fault, and she's trying to cover it all up by saying he's a racist.
What a cunt.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. I basically said that at the end of my little Facebook thing. I said, if your cunt of a fucking employee is still employed by the end of the day, I said, this story goes national to every fucking current affairs fucking news program I can fucking talk to. And I said, I won't ask for an appearance fee. I just want to tell my fucking story. And they were all like, "Oh, shit."
Yeah. Well, my internet's gapping up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and go into Q&A. And we may end a little early if that's okay with everybody. But first off, there's something I want to do. I know I don't feel like I have to, but I think I should do this. Last night I broke down and did something very unusual. I couldn't control crying last night, and I cried live on stream, and I broke down. And I do apologize because I'm the one that tries to add comedy and stuff, and I don't try to bring that kind of stuff on here. But I was talking about my mother and her life, and something got a hold of me, and it broke me down. And I mean, it wasn't like just tears popped in my eyes. I started, it was bad. So I do apologize for anybody who was expecting nothing but, expecting me to be goofy and stuff and got that. I do apologize.
Hold on. Let's put this into fucking perspective here. All right. There's a certain person out there that made a video when they got a certain shiny fucking piece of plastic from a certain fucking company when they got a certain amount of views, and they blubbered like their fucking dog had just been run over by a fucking Mack truck. Now, I was watching the show, and I know why. I'm not going to mention it, but I know what got you upset. I know exactly what it was you're talking about. You had a legitimate reason, and you basically had a fucking, I'll use the terminology of fucking a flashback, and you fucking relived a moment, mate, and it was deeply fucking disturbing. And it's to this day, and that's what makes you a good person. It's like, you didn't fucking start fucking doing what you did, and he carried on.
It was about my mother, and my
exactly.
And, it was about her. It was. I'll just say it was about her rape.
Don't apologize. What I'm trying to say is, you don't need to apologize. Your fans understand. We understand. It was wasn't a fucking acting. Fucking, it wasn't a moment that was planned. It fucking just happened.
Man. I like. I always say that I bring no drama or nothing like that. I'm the goofy guy. So I don't feel like I had to apologize. But just for the ones, and then there was some dumb son of a bitch who came in trolling like a moron. But anyways, So, but anyways, thank you guys, and I appreciate it. I just, wanted to tell everybody if that bothered you in any way, I do apologize. So now let's talk about Dee's penis.
Please do. Can we start that conversation?
I have seen Dee's penis actually.
Yeah.
He sent me a dick pic.
There are a few people. I don't think Red has seen my penis.
It might
have been medium. I might have been a medium or extra large.
It's like a poodle's penis, basically.
Yeah,
it looks like a red lipstick.
I have a standard setup, you guys.
Yeah, I have a micro penis, so yeah, I have to use 3D cameras.
Is it named Gerald? What the fuck, Landon?
No, my penis is not named Gerald. I named my tumors Gerald. That's where that comes from.
D had cancer.
How many Geralds did you have? There was like a whole group of them.
I don't remember the exact number. I had several in my chest and then several in my neck.
Oh shit!
And, it was like, holy shit, dude, you got fucking cancer, bro.
They used to weigh 350 pounds. No, he never did. He was all
I remember the morning.
This is what the chemo did to me.
I remember the morning we were fucking jumping on a live stream, and Dee's jumped out of the shower and he's gone, yeah, I think I've got something wrong here. And he's like moved his hair out of the way, and there's like this fucking huge lump out of his neck. And I've gone, how did you not notice that before? He's gone, yeah, because it wasn't there that long ago, I suppose. He's like, not sure when this grew. He says, I might go and get it checked out. And then a few days later, he's like, yeah, I've got fucking lymphoma, and we're going to call them Geralds. And then he's showing us the x-rays of all the Geralds, and we're naming these clusters of tumors fucking Gerald. And it was
what the fuck?
We're making fun of the fact that our friend's facing the end of, could potentially die here.
But the reason we picked Gerald, Gerald. Because I love Gerald. He's a sweet guy. He's smart. He's an incredibly smart kid. He's a younger fella, but he's really smart for his age.
I named him Hoburger.
Yeah, man. And I just thought it would be funny to name my tumors after him.
But there's nothing wrong with naming your tumor. There's nothing wrong with naming your penis. My penis is named Frederick.
My penis doesn't. I have a nameless unit.
It's the Desperado.
Well, these are Petty and Selma.
No.
Patty and Selma. Oh, boy.
I like
Did
those
you name
names.
your cooter?
No, well, my boobs were named for me, and nobody ever named my hoo-ha, so.
Nancy. Your vagina's name is Nancy.
Nancy? Like from Weeds, from the
that's a great show.
That is a great show.
I'm glad you brought that up. That's a good fucking show, man.
Yeah.
If you've never seen Weeds, dude,
Cool.
the only thing about the show is I did not like the last season. It kind of sucked.
Are they hairy? Are my boobs hairy? No, I shaved them.
Hairy boobs?
What?
What the hell? Anyways, we are at the ending of the show, so we're going to take Q&A. Q&A. If you've got questions, she just answered one. They're not hairy. If you got questions for anybody on the panel, please ask. If we think it's stupid, we want to answer the question. Also, tips, and Patreon. We have a $60 stream go. Let's get us there. Liechtenstein, you're on the clock. Anyway, If you have questions, please.
Liechtenstein is on the clock, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, it is.
Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein.
I think you should go back to the black and white stuff and do the 50s fucking footage. Like, welcome to the Pimpmunk show now. Everyone's got a tip, right? See, got a tip now. Or else we're going to drop a nuke on your house. Just like in Fallout 4.
I'm
Teddy and
drinking
Selma
the
had
tea.
hairy legs. Yeah, they were also chain smoking, really old and ugly. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is my specialty, and this is my extra specialty. So I'm drinking some of the extra specialty right now.
I got some
I'm
extra special water.
The question is, where's the teacup? Man, has it been mixed up with one of the other teacups yet?
Teacup's right here, man.
The teacup?
I actually do have to pee though, but since the show's gonna be in here a little bit, I'm gonna hold it.
Gonna hold it. Gonna damage your prostate gland doing that.
I'm a gambler. I know when to hold it. Know when to fold it.
Use the teacup, Luke.
I know when to walk away, D, and I know when to run. I never count my money when sitting at the table. Every time enough to count it when the dealing's done.
Oh, and we've just been taken down for copyright claim.
You've been Kenny Rogers. You've been Kenny Road.
What does that mean?
Kenny Rogers had a song called "The Gambler," and I just quoted the song. Instead, you know how people used to rickroll you with "Never gonna give you up," and never. So I just made up Kenny Road.
I want to see Kenny Rogers just like kick open your door and just roll in and then just stamp a fucking stamp on your head and when it just says fucking video claim for copyright. Walks back out of the room.
I want to see some fucked up questions in the goddamn comments. Like, get creative, people.
Nobody ever asks anything. What the fuck is wrong with you people? How are you not curious about shit?
But they do sometimes. Like yesterday, they asked a shitload of questions. Today, not so much. But
they never ask me anything. Ask me.
Because they know you're a woman.
Ask me questions, bitch.
I actually got asked to marry somebody today. That was nice.
Yeah.
Did you marry them?
No.
Well,
that's too bad.
You're a heartbreaker, then, aren't you?
You should at least send them some butt chocolates when they're finally released.
I'm one of those girls who always complains about being single, but I friend zone everybody immediately.
I'm never going to find that special someone and dude ask you. It's like, no.
Pretty much. Well, I'm going on a date tomorrow, so we'll see.
Oh my God. Where did you find this date?
At the gym.
Oh my God. Is the gym the getting place?
Well, she works at the
supposed
to
go now?
I do work at the gym.
She works at the gym. She's a trainer.
Is that a good place to pick people up? Like, is that a thing?
Well, it kind of depends. If it goes wrong and you see them at the gym all the time, it can be kind of uncomfortable.
Right? That's like the same thing as work. You don't want to have to change gyms. Like, what if the date goes horribly?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I don't want to see this guy ever again.
I thought about that, but
fuck it, dude. Take a risk.
It's just a date. Okay, here are questions. Why are you a Nazi, Kyrsh? I don't know. Because I'm German.
She's
What type of muffin do you enjoy eating the best? I really like banana nut muffins.
I like girls' muffins.
Wow.
The muffin stuff and toughen.
Will you say North Germans suck? No, I will not. I am from Hamburg, so I am a North German.
What the fuck, man? Wanted to hate herself?
We're the best kind of Germans.
My favorite type of muffin is blueberry.
Blueberry?
Banana nut's good too. Banana nut's good though.
Blueberry, a lot of times blueberry is not that good.
Oh, bullshit.
I feel like they always have this kind of, like, I feel like they put bad blueberries in there, so they always have this kind of, like, already rotten taste to it.
You ever made, well, I like to make homemade blueberry muffins, so.
I just want to tell you guys that muffins suck.
You suck.
Right. Muffins are fucking
You're a
terrible.
fucking muffin bitch.
He's an emo again.
You're a muffin bitch.
There's nothing good about muffins.
Hey, from now on, D is a muffin bitch. Every time you see him in the chat room, say, hey, muffin bitch.
No, he's a muffin cunt. That's what D is. He's a
muffins just make me want to kill myself.
He's
That's
a cunt muffin bitch.
That's
what he is. He's a
cunt
cunt muffin. A bitch cunt muffin, yeah.
Bitch cunt muffin. Fuck
bitch
yeah.
Cunt muffin. There you go, bitch cunt muffin.
You want to know why the human species is fucked?
Why?
Muffins.
Muffins.
That's why.
Dude, you know,
I
I
prefer
named some.
cupcakes over muffins.
You know, I
Especially
did
red
torture
velvet.
one dude. I called him bitch pudding one time, and everybody started calling him bitch pudding. Bitch pudding. Schroeder, Matthew Schroeder. It was.
Did
bitch
you
pudding.
travel off Switzerland often? I've never been to Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Don't worry, it probably sucks.
Well, Landon's one asked that question. He goes to Switzerland quite often himself.
My best friend's sister lives there now, so I might go next year. I'm actually going to South Italy next year for her wedding, but I might go to Switzerland after and see her house.
Well, Landon's our resident world traveler. He goes everywhere. I mean, literally every fucking where. He goes to Antarctica, all the places. But he's actually taking me. Go ahead.
I want
And
to go.
he's been to North fucking Korea.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's actually taking me on my first overseas trip next year. I mean, he's going with me. We're going to Australia.
That's awesome.
I'm going to see that motherfucker over here, that pink guy dude.
That's awesome.
No. When just as you land, I'll be jumping on a plane and going to Fiji for a week.
There you go.
Come to Florida, maybe. Hello.
Fiji.
All right, cool. I'll come and chill in Florida. I might get in the news and I'll say an Australian tourist and a Florida woman was seen doing this at McDonald's or something. I don't know. We'll start a riot.
I'm gonna burn the fucking McDonald's down. If they don't give me a Big Mac at 10:55 in the morning, I'm gonna.
We'll go in. We'll go in at 10 o'clock. We'll go in at 10 o'clock and just start demanding fucking Big Macs at 10, like an hour early. Just to freak everybody out.
Red's gonna be sitting there waiting with his lips puckered up like this for my ass. That's what the truth.
Ew.
He gonna be kissing my ass. But no,
the whole idea of going to Florida and starting a riot at McDonald's
sucks, bro.
I don't know. It's still
Florida,
in America.
I wouldn't say it sucks. I mean, it's definitely not the
parts
greatest state,
suck.
but
Parts
parts of it suck for sure.
Yeah.
I live in an okay part, I guess.
Yeah.
And if I'm really lucky, I might get a Florida man's autograph. Woo.
What is Florida man?
He's always in the news. A Florida man and a Florida woman. They are two of the most famous people on the fucking planet. I see articles about them all the fucking time. A Florida man ate bath salts and tried to eat 3 people's faces off. A Florida woman drove her car through a restaurant while high on methamphetamines. It's like, Florida sounds like a lot of fun to me. Just saying. You know?
Florida's crazy. Okay, so if you put icing on a muffin, does it become a cupcake? No, because a muffin is made with buttermilk, and a cupcake is an actual tiny cake that has frosting on top. So
not all muffins are made of buttermilk.
And you know what the sad thing is?
Well, actual real muffins are made with buttermilk. That's what makes them muffins.
They both suck equally.
Oh, bitch cunt muffin. We don't want to hear any of that.
What muffin is not made with buttermilk?
A lot of them.
Well, they're not muffins.
Why is that?
They're cakes.
No,
bitch
muffin
muffins.
is made with buttermilk.
You can make cake with buttermilk. So
Nah, that becomes a cunt muffin when you do that.
No.
I like buttermilk, by the way. I don't like drinking. I don't like drinking it, but I do love it. It's good to put in food. And I don't like drinking it, but like buttermilk biscuits. Oh,
well,
we should start up. Wait, we're starting up a new franchise in America, and the store's just going to be called Cunt Muffins.
the great muffin / cupcake war of 2018.
Yes.
Yep. And we won't tell people if the cakes are made with buttermilk or the other way around. It's just they're all cunt muffins.
You can't make muffins without buttermilk.
Like what's the difference between a muffin and a cupcake?
The difference is, I don't know. I guess the icing. I don't know.
No, it's
you
not.
guys are nuking this like hardcore.
Well, it's also the form.
No,
I'm gonna do the voiceover.
I already answered this fucking question. They're the same thing because they suck equally.
They don't suck though.
He's the voiceover for the fucking
Cancer
franchise.
Really changed you.
I know.
Don't listen to D. D doesn't know what he's talking about. Come on down to Cunt Muffins. Crikey. There you go. We fucking got the voice. Let's do this.
I'd rather have brownies.
You know what? Landon's question is really fucking hard to answer, guys. What is the strangest or funniest thing you have observed about Americans? Like, I think Red should answer this first since he's not an American.
Well, she's not an American either.
I'm having a hard time thinking about specifically,
Dave,
what is
she's
funny about
German, bro.
Americans.
She's German. She's
No,
not
she's
American.
she's
I like-
Jamaican.
I like the fact that Americans will find some everyday object and strap a fucking 350 Chevy engine to it. And the coolest one I saw was some motherfucker went, I had a chainsaw sitting here, and I've also got this V8 engine. I'm going to combine the two and kick ass in the name of fucking America. And so he did. And they built this thing, and it's a chainsaw, but it's got a V8 engine hanging off the back of it, and they start the fucking thing up, and it sounds like a drag car, and it just it destroys trees. It's glorious. It's got so much fucking torque. It's just like the trees quiver in fear when this thing gets rolled into the forest, and then trees fucking die.
Yeah,
it's a V8 fucking chainsaw.
Dude, that's crazy.
this is awesome. This, what do you think? What is your strangest thing you have observed about America since you've been here? Girly girl.
That's a difficult question. I mean, I've also been here for a while now, so I kind of
it's
got
like
used
what
to most of it.
specifically about Americans as differentiated from the rest of the world? That's really hard to think about what that is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. No, it is.
It's not for me.
Americans are very patriotic, very self-righteous, very convinced that America is actually the greatest.
Which
A
we
lot
are.
of them are very uneducated.
Which is bullshit.
It's true. It's all true so far.
Well, see, here's the thing. I was gonna say
But
that's strange. I actually, one thing I admire about America is our resilience. I do admire that.
We're not resilient, dude. We are licking the boots of our corporate overlords. We
We're
are so
resilient.
fucking
Americans are very
pacified
resilient
and
when it
servile.
comes to learning stuff.
We're resilient.
Look,
We're
It's
strong.
the most awesome
Fuck
things
off,
that
it's
America
America. I hate all
says
the
is so
time.
awesome has
Seriously.
actually been invented by
what?
people who
Fuck
are
that.
not actually American, and
I
they
am not
pride themselves with it.
Oh, I'm about ready to go. I am not a patriotic type. I'm not Mr. Patriotic, but I do sometimes get sick of hate America, hate America, hate America, hate America.
I'm not saying that at all.
Yeah,
No,
I'm just
America
saying.
is shit. America is shit. The United States of America is fucking shit. It is only exceptional in a few regards. Hold on, Red, because this is just the fucking cold hard facts.
No.
We suck at pretty much everything that means anything except war, incarcerating our own citizens, and
Not
people
true.
dying from lack of access to health care. We
All right.
blow hard dicks.
That's
Well,
bullshit.
you've touched on a point there, and it's the most important point. Fucking war. Now, here's why America is awesome. One day, this dude woke up and he went to work and he looked at his buddy and he went, I've got this fucking crazy idea. And he went, what? He says, I want to build a gun. And he built this fucking huge, big fuck off gun, right? And then his mate looked at the gun and he went, that gun is fucking incredible. And he went, yeah, you ain't seen nothing yet. This gun is so fucking awesome. I want to make this motherfucker fly. And the dude looked at him and went, bull fucking shit. You can't make that gun fly. And he went, you want to make a bet? And they made the A10 motherfucking Warthog.
Okay.
Have you seen the fucking gun hanging off the front of that thing? No, seriously, that gun is the size of a VW Beetle, with a barrel hanging off the front of it that shoots out fucking lead at a staggering amount and destroys entire fucking tops of mountains and then drops 500-pound bombs on them. That sums up America. Bigger, better,
I found
louder.
my answer. I found my answer. I think the funniest thing to me is that America thinks it's so progressive, but it's actually really not.
Yeah.
Here's a shocker I'm about to tell you. Yes, America is fucked up, but guess what? Every fucking place on the planet is fucked up.
But not
I don't know
as
why you
bad
get
as the
so
United States
defensive.
by
I mean,
actual objective fucking measures. Pimp, you gotta
suck
fucking just
my American
gotta fucking
dick.
accept the facts,
Suck
dude. American exceptionalism is a fucking lie, dude.
Really bad at
patriotic
recycling, not eco-friendly at all, really bad at education, really bad
suck a
social system,
Yeah.
really bad
Suck
with all
my
the
American asshole.
Really
Everything.
racist still,
Get
even
the
though they
fuck
pretend
out
not
my
to.
country.
You know what freedom sounds like? Freedom sounds like a fucking burst from the cannon from an A10 as it's swooping down on a Taliban position, fragging some fucking extremists. America, motherfuckers. America.
Hey, you know what? And on top of all of this, just to add insult to injury, here's a funny thing. Because he was asking what's funny about it. I think it's
fuck you, you son of a bitch.
No, you're gonna follow me on this. You're gonna agree with
Just
me.
got muted. We didn't
You're
hear
gonna
any of
fucking
that.
agree with me. The funny thing about America is that we are still a puritanical society, pretty hardcore. A lot of sexually repressed motherfuckers up in this country.
Yeah.
When you got like people like Ted
Yep.
Cruz who are like pretending like they don't surf porn, bull fucking shit, dude. Like everyone's having missionary sex, bull fucking shit, dude. We like it doggy style, you know we do. Like if you look at the search results like by state for certain kinds of porn, it's always like the worst like repressed states that are like anal gay black porn, like incestual black porn. You know, that's like the shit they fucking look for.
Isn't it like a scientifically proved point that if you suppress something, people are yearning for it more and go crazier with it?
It's taboo.
Yeah, well, at least
That's
we ain't
just the way
fucking
it
around.
works. If it's forbidden, you always want it.
But
even more.
here's the thing. Honestly, I was making jokes of it. But now I actually made a joke of a little point though that I do feel sometimes. I'm not patriotic at all. I get mad at like really patriotic. I think patriotism is a religion, and I'm against religion. So, but here's the thing. Sometimes I do get sick of the hate America, the hate America, the hate America shit. I mean, we're fucked up, but everybody's fucked up, and there's still some good shit about us. We always want to point out the bad shit, just like with everything. You know, we're all negative motherfuckers. There's some
easier.
Yeah, there's some positive shit about us there. But I'm not. Don't get me wrong. It was a joke, me acting like Mr. Patriot over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just got this to say. I just want to say this really quickly. It's like, America, fuck yeah, putting big guns and motherfucking jet planes.
I mean, clearly I like it here. I've been here for almost 4 years now. I'm buying a house here. I have my job here. I'm trying to become a citizen as soon as I can. You know, so obviously I do like
quit
living
bashing
in
my country.
But there's always room for improvement, and I think it's important to recall that and work towards it.
Absolutely. D needs to be improved.
No, I'm fucking perfect, dude. I know.
He just needs to stop being so fucking sad.
Well, we're talking about America. Like, how can I not?
I will stab you in the. Well, move to Afghanistan, and motherfucker.
Hold on. I'll help you out here. I'm gonna turn my collar intensity back up because I'm gonna talk about some good shit about
oversaturated. Oh, there you go.
All right, there we go. Here's some good shit about America. Freedom of speech, motherfuckers. Yes, we still have problems in this country with freedom of speech, but we are the only country in the entire fucking world that has a blanket right to freedom of speech. Every other country in this world has laws against things like hate speech. They criminalize things like their laws are, you know, if it offends people for religious or like political reasons, like it's fucked up. You got people getting arrested over tweets elsewhere in the world. Meanwhile, the United States will allow Nazis to hold up signs. They will allow the Westboro Baptist Church to picket the funerals of fallen soldiers, saying God hates fags. And you know what? I celebrate the fuck out of that.
We have more freedom. I say we have more freedom of speech, but we don't have complete freedom of speech.
Constitutionally, we do.
Yeah, but we don't. We do, but we don't.
In the
public
physical
argument
square,
with somebody
we
not
do.
too long ago, and I always thought that Germany had freedom of speech, but we don't actually, not on the same terms as America does.
Yeah. Well, we have come to the end of the show. You've been a great show, fun show. Thank you guys so much. You two are awesome guests as always.
Thank you.
I would go longer, but I do have to go take care of some stuff. And I think, by the way, once again, thanks everyone who's a Patreon. This is Patreon Appreciation Week. We do appreciate you so much. Even if you ain't a Patreon and you tip time to time, we appreciate that too. It's awesome to support the channel. It's awesome that you like, share, and all that other stuff as well. We appreciate all the support we get. To tomorrow we got Redhead Redemption on, and D's gonna be back tomorrow. D wasn't actually scheduled for today. He was scheduled for tomorrow, but today he was a fill-in because Soda's a pussy and can't handle a little karate chop every now and again.
A little bit of jujitsu, just can't fucking handle it, I guess.
Soda couldn't handle the jujitsu. So yeah, we'll get Soda back on.
Maybe she got punched in the throat.
Maybe. I know that feeling. That's why you're not talk like this. Anyways, thank you guys. See you later. Thank you, D. Thank you, Kyrsh. And as always, thank you, Red Eye.
Thanks for having me on.
And we'll see you tomorrow. Okay. By the way, keep that wood up. Whee!